After being accused of voter suppression throughout most of my life, a damning article just came out about a week ago concerning the tactics that were used by the Republican Party during the 2020 presidential election. And I gotta say, they are wild. It's hard to argue for what they did. I mean, it really is. As a conservative voter myself, I don't know how to defend this stuff. I'll read you a few of the things because it's alarming. So from a Time magazine article, what it says is that the GOP basically it says they formed a well-funded cabal of powerful people ranging across industries and ideologies, working together behind the scenes to influence perceptions, change rules and laws, steer media coverage, and control the flow of information. It says they weren't trying to rig the election, they were trying to fortify it, make it fair, is how they described it. I don't even know how to defend the Republicans on this. I mean, seems nefarious. Goes on to talk about a handshake deal between business and labor being just one component of a vast cross-partisan campaign to protect this election. For more than a year, this went on. It says, a loosely organized coalition of operatives scrambled to shore up all of our institutions. Which I mean, to me, sounds like they were trying to stack the deck in favor of the Republicans to ensure that this election went the way that they wanted it to. Goes on to say they got states to change their voting systems and laws and help secure hundreds of millions in public and private funding. Fended off some voter suppression lawsuits just to make sure that their Republican base wouldn't be stopped from showing up at the polls. They recruited armies of poll workers, which we saw throughout this election. You know, the army of Republican poll workers that were not let in to the poll places. Got millions of people to vote by mail for the first time. That just doesn't sound right. It sounds like the Democrats there, but it couldn't be. This is an indictment of the Republicans. They successfully pressured social media companies to take a harder line against disinformation and use data-driven strategies to fight viral smear. I think I got this wrong here. Let me go back and check real quick your Time magazine. Oh shit. This is an article from a Democrat talking about the strategy of the Democrats during the 2020 election. Well, that's just awkward as shit, not gonna lie. And when I heard a well-funded cabal of powerful people ranging across industries and ideologies, I figured they had to be talking about the Republican Party. I mean, from what we're always told, they're the party that is the party of big business, even though $1 billion was raised by Joe Biden for the first time in history from big businesses. The working together behind the scenes to influence perceptions, change rules and laws. That doesn't sound right. I mean, sounds an awful lot like a group of powerful, wealthy people were changing rules and laws to benefit them in an election, which I mean could be you know, kind of considered like a form of like suppression or something. I was told that's only a Republican thing though, so couldn't be, I guess. It says they steered media coverage and controlled the flow of information. Oh shit, it's getting awkward at this point. The Hunter Biden thing did come out, you know, and then it was censored on Twitter, the New York Post article, you know, and eventually got proven to be 100% true, you know, like right after the election. Yeah, that's awkward. But I'm positive here. It does say that they were not rigging the election. So they are telling us that we're not rigging it at all. They were fortifying it. Fortifying it for one specific party. Sounds an awful lot like rigging it, you know, using, you know, laws and rules, changing them, using the social media companies to do your bidding, beating a well-funded cabal of powerful people. It just sounds like a rigging, yeah, I mean, to me. But yeah, maybe it was just a really sweet fortifying of wholesome stuff, I guess. They got states to change voting systems and laws. At this point, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I mean, I'm trying to like justify here, but I mean, literally, I mean, they're saying right there they literally changed the voting systems and the laws. Seems like we had a lot of problems with voting systems, a lot of questions, a lot of issues with voting laws, you know, being unconstitutional and all. But let's continue on. Fended off voter suppression lawsuits. I think they're talking about the unconstitutional mail-in voting. I guess that's voter suppression now. So we're gonna change that definition. So if it's illegal to mail out ballots, and if it's illegal or unconstitutional to vote by mail without being an absentee person, like in Wisconsin, for instance, where it was ruled unconstitutional, you know, to try to claim that COVID made you, you know, unable to leave your home. It's considered voter suppression, new definition, if you uphold the Constitution. Ah, fuck, this is getting difficult. Let's see. Says they recruited armies of poll workers. Let me read that again. Recruited armies of poll workers. Weren't there a lot of videos of like some poll workers doing some pretty messed up shit? Remember there was like the lady in like what, Georgia? Maybe it was Georgia? I think it was Georgia. You know, who was just like discarding ballots. You know, and then there's that whole like, you know, normally of mail-in ballots of people that do it all the time and know exactly what they're doing and have done it for years, still having a rejection rate of about 3% on mail-in ballots, and that reduced by like 30 times for a bunch of people. But there probably wasn't that many that voted mail-in, so that's, maybe it was just all the people that already knew how to do it. I mean, they didn't need to, I mean, they're going to get it right one of these days, right? So let's continue reading, make sure, I'm pretty sure everybody came in person. They got millions of people to vote by mail for the first time. God damn it. Well, how am I supposed to make the argument that people are going to, over time, become better and better at filling out mail-in ballots because they've done it so many goddamn times, when they've millions and millions of these people doing it for the first time and just magically being experts at it, when no one else has been able to in the history of mankind. Then they successfully pressured social media companies to take a harder line against disinformation and use data-driven strategies to fight viral smears. And that sounds good, right? I mean, disinformation, I would assume, just because companies are really upstanding companies like Facebook, that disinformation applied evenly to both parties. But I guess there were like a bunch of people, including the President of the United States, that got kicked off of all platforms after the election. Okay, I don't know how to I don't know how to defend them. I mean, this, if this that I just read, and given this could be like, you know, completely wrong, even though it was printed in Time magazine, the title of it seems a little weird too. I mean, it says the secret history of the shadow campaign that saved the 2020 election. Shadow campaigns are legit, right? To be trusted. Okay. I don't know how to defend this anymore, because if this was written by, like, you know, somebody who works for Fox News or Newsmax or OAN, or, I mean, any right-wing source, I would be like, holy crap, they just said the quiet part out loud. What the hell are we gonna do? But they did it anyway. And it was a left-wing source. And they told us it's a good thing. Well, shit. I don't know what else to say about that. We're screwed.